Kutztown, go Bears!
Canesta lead, makes a nice move, going right to the net, and he scores!
You're watching Kutztown Hockey, only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast.
The Kutztown players just kicked a soccer ball onto the ice as the Zamboni's still cleaning up. Oh, that's a funny blooper. The ice maintenance, actually the Zamboni appears to be done cleaning up the ice, so that ice worker's gonna throw it over the glass and back to be received by Luke Repsick, and Jackson Novak, the president of the team, actually comes through the doors to see what in the sandhill is happening. About 10 minutes after the players initially kicked their soccer ball onto the ice, they have done it again. Jay Jenny is running onto the ice he played yesterday, and he's gonna retrieve it slowly, ever so slightly, and safely. O'Neill catching the action as well. He's going to approach the ball. Taking his time, he's gonna kick it off the boards, pick it back up. Hopefully he doesn't slip on his way back towards off the boards as he kicks it towards O'Neill and past it. And hopefully this does not happen again. All right, I got Coach Raul Batista here for D2. Coach, your team has now won 2 straight games. How are you looking to win 3 over a D1 team in Cortland?
Yeah, I think the key word here is just consistency. To be the boys to keep playing the way they've been playing the past couple of games. Maybe tweak a couple of things defensively, but overall, they've been putting together a solid effort, which is why we've won 2 in a row.
Coach, Chase Canesta has scored 10 goals in his last 5 games now as a freshman. Are you surprised on how well he has done so far this year?
No. I mean, I've known Chase for a few years now. He is definitely talented. He's always been a goal scorer. It took a couple games, I guess, to kind of heat up like that, but he's doing very well, and no surprise at all in his performance.
And Coach, who's going to be starting in net today?
We got Colby going tonight. Yep.
You're watching Kutztown Hockey, only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game between the Kutztown Golden Bears and the Cortland University Red Dragons. The team has traveled quite the distance to arrive here in Cortland, New York. We had to leave about 5:45 this morning from the Kutztown campus. Got here pretty early, set in stone, but now we have a game at hand. Kutztown had a nice 8-5 victory on Military Appreciation Night last night as they defeated the Sacred Heart University Pioneers 8-5, and their record is now 6-7-0. They are on a 2-game winning streak, and they can make it a 3-game winning streak with a victory today, and they can turn their record to 500 by going 7-7-0 if they win. As for the hometown Cortland Red Dragons, they are 4-3-0, and they unfortunately are on a 2-game losing streak. They lost 7-3 to Binghamton and lost 8-5 to Cornell. Time for today's starting goaltenders. In net for the Golden Bears shall be number 1, Colby Rosen. Rosen, a 3-2-0 record. Goals against average, 3.88. Save percentage of .875. And in net for the Cortland Red Dragons will be number 1, Axel Norbro. 2 big, sizable goaltenders playing today for Kutztown and Cortland. Michael DeRose, the defenseman number 2 for KU, is still out today with injury. Definitely a big piece on their defense. On the first line for the Bears, it's Graney, it's Novak, it's Slotwinski, it's Perricone, and Chase Canestra. Graney on the opening faceoff against Hemmerell. Off the tie-up, and we are underway. It's the Golden Bears and the Red Dragons. And we'll have an icing 7 seconds into the game. So here is actually home of an NCAA team for Cortland. Obviously, the Bears are not playing Cortland's NCAA team, playing their club team in the AAU D1 as of today. Kutztown has played two teams within Cortland's division, the Upper New York Collegiate standings, involving Binghamton and Cornell. Paracone right behind his zone net makes his pass to Swatwinski, tipped off a Cortland stick. As now Paracone's going to retrieve it back towards Canestra. Chase Canestra had a hat trick and 2 assists yesterday. He has now scored 10 goals in his last 5 games. I was talking to Coach Raul Batista prior to the game, asking him if he's been surprised on how well he's done, and he says no. He was saying to me how he understood how talented he was as he was brought up to the Kutztown lineup this year. Now he'll hit the puck off the boards near the KU bench as Stephen Graney passes the puck to himself towards the boards. Foster dumps it through. This was a delayed offsides here against the Bears. Ryan Letham, 2 in white and red, lost possession of the puck as it bounces towards the Cortland bench. Chasing for is Luke Repsick. Had a nice goal yesterday against Sacred Heart. 76 in maroon, just to be exact, as we're going to get a whistle with 18:44 to go in the first period. They're actually going to move the face-off all the way back towards the Cortland end. Off this face-up, Repsick wanted there for O'Neal. Tyree Pettaway hits it off the boards. Pettaway got his first point in D2 2 games ago against Salisbury. As his puck is backhand there by Letham. Pettaway keeps it on the point. That shot was blocked there by Letham. Here's a shot there by Pettaway. Nice save is made there by Axel Norbrone. His first save of the game and the first shot on net for either team. Swatwinski trying to get the puck back defensively. Gets checked down there by Cole Handel. Handel this season, 10 in white, has 6 goals, 2 assists for 8 points. He had 2 goals in his last game when Cortland lost to Cornell. The freshman O'Neal dumps it through, former player of Genesis Hockey. And a check is made by Josh Bauer on Ryan Letham. Chasing there for the Red Dragons. This came in front there for, as now the Bears take it back. Colton Bates still looking for his first goal of the season. This goes through the line, an onside play for Josh Bauer. Fed one across. Good save is made there by Axel Nobrone on Owen Pareca. Porks that close to stashing in. 17:30 and counting to go in the first. Still no score early on. Bates centering pass, and it was intercepted by Holden Sorsey. Tyler Murray brings it across the line. Backhand in front towards the net of Colby Rosen, who makes a stop. Rebound in front as Rosen get a piece of that chance coming from Holden Sorsey. Out in front again as Owen Pareca will carefully backhand it and get it past the blue line. Line change for the Bears. No icing here. This is cleared back towards the zone for Tyree Pettaway to backhand it there for Foster. Gavin Wolf, who had a goal yesterday, the graduate student. Foster turned it over in front there as Cortland got a shot on net there that came from Ryan Hobbs. As Cortland brings it past the line again from Andrew, as Colby Rosen's going to make a save here. Gavin Wolf is actually a little slower to get up. He has some snow on his back end, but he's going to stay on the ice here for this faceoff. Hobbs won this faceoff here for Cortland. As that shot came from the point, saved made by Colby Rosen as he couldn't cover the rebound. Michael Rovinski took the shot on that 88, where that Eric Lindros 88 on defense. He has the 4th most points on the team with 9. He's going to go for the puck again as now it's back on the corner. Shot all the way back down. And this will be an icing. Ryan Hobbs was attempting to make a long-range pass, but it did not work out there. Stephen Graney trying to win this face-off there. He had 2 assists yesterday. Currently has the 2nd most points on the team with 15. Shot back ahead. Perico backhands one to Swatwinski. Vice president of the team giving it towards Graney. Swatwinski takes it back. This puck makes a weird bounce off the boards behind the net of Colby Rosen as Jackson Novak brings it past the line. Had a goal and an assist yesterday, gaining his 100th point as a Golden Bear. Shot tipped on wide. Perico took a shot from the blue line and ricocheted off a Red Dragon and wide of the net. Evan Mikolas, 7 in white, has the most points on the Red Dragons, brings it on the wing. Mikolas going right to the net as he shoots it high and wide. Watch out for Mikolas. He has 15 points, most on the team for the Red Dragons this season. Kutztown shoots it down from Canestra. No icing here. Line change for the Golden Bears. Mikolas' pass was centered and intercepted by Griffin Carpenter. Deposits it back in. Norbro leaves it for his defense. It's his backhand and turned it over there to Stephen Graney, but not for long. Zach Mikolas at center brings it past the line on an onside play for a wrist shot save made by Colby Rosen, denying Hammerell. Christopher Hammerell has the third most points on the team, 6 goals, 4 assists for 10 points. It was the Red Dragon that took the shot on that there. Repsig won the defensive faceoff against Hamdale. Antonio Onella backhands one, intended for Jackson Foster. A few players going for the puck as well. That shot was blocked. And Luke Repsig carries it back ahead on an onside play. Gets checked hard on the boards. He was taken down there by Joseph Capilano as a save is made there by Axel Norbro. The stop play. 14-12 to go in the first. Still no score in Cortland. Cortland wins it defensively. Capilano's pass goes on the wing there for Joseph Morello. As now the Red Dragons bring it past the line. Cole Handel with a shot. He scores! Handel, 14:08 to go in the first. And the Red Dragons with a 1-0 lead. Had 2 goals in his last game, gets his 7th of the year. Now he leads the team in goals, and it's 1-0 Red Dragons. So the Bears trailing early in this game. They trailed in the game against the Pioneers in the first period, only for Josh Bauer to tie the game up at 1 as he was trying to chase the puck there on an icing play. You won't be able to see this during the live stream, but when I post the full video of this game later in the week, behind the Cortland bench, there's actually a lot of space there. There's actually some warm-up bikes, and prior to the game, the players for Kutztown were playing with a volleyball. They were just kicking it around, and twice, not once, but twice, they kicked it over the glass and had to retrieve it on the ice themselves. Jay Janney, goaltender for the Bears, who's not playing today, had to do the walk of shame and retrieve the ball himself. I'll include it in the intro for the video of this game. It was quite a funny moment. I even did some commentary on it too. But back to this game. Colton Bates off the boards, kept onside. Good play was made there by Ravinsky. This is right behind the goal of Colby Rosen. Comes in front there for a shot, and that goes wide. Coming from Tyler Murray, right in front of the blue paint. He just missed the target. It's still kept onside there by Sorosy. This is backhanded there again by Murray. Comes in front for Swantwinski. Shoots it all the way down. And this will be an icing against the Bears. Off this face-off, the Red Dragons take it on the point from Letham that goes off a Kutztown player and bound towards the boards. It bounces from behind towards the corner. Ragland is now Petaway's going to try to backhand one off the boards, but he lost the puck as well. This comes back there for Josh Bauer. Now Petaway is actually going to give it to Bauer. Hits it off the boards himself to get out of harm's way. Now we brought into the zone. Red Dragons, and this will be an offsides here against Cortland. Bolito hits it off the boards. Perico will give it there for Antonio Onella. Dalton Bull on the outlet pass. Shot down by Frankie Izzy all the way down towards the corner. Melito trying to whack for the puck as now it goes behind the goal. Frankie Izzy trying to take it himself as how the Red Dragons move with numbers. It's a 3-on-2. Brought there on the wing there for Hamrell. Trying to make a centering pass intended there for Casano as he couldn't get towards the net. And it's the puck trickles towards the net. The puck went past the line, but the official waves no goal. Seemed to be a bit of a illegal play as the score still remains 1-0. This puck is now controlled there from Paul Pericon towards Phil Melito. On the wing now with this pass intended for Frankie Izzy. Hit it off his skate and down towards the corner. Capilano will try to get it out of his zone, and he falls down, and we're going to have a tripping or hooking penalty actually coming up against the Golden Bears, and the Red Dragons are going on the power play. Dalton Bull guilty of the call. So Bull in the box for 2 minutes, and Cortland already up 1-0 with 11:43 to go in the first. Will go on the first man advantage of the game. Off this face-off, taken there by Cortland. That's a fan shot, and as the Bears cleared down, good play made by Novak. Fanning on the shot there was Maxwell Taylor, who has the second most points of the team with 11. Handel, who has the first goal today at center across the blue line, got it to the point there for Sorensen. Now across there for a swap shot, and a stop is made by Colby Rosen. Coming from Donald Romano. Sorensen's trying to make a centering pass, goes down towards Swetlinski, and now back towards Morano behind the net. Comes back in front. Taylor waits, shoots with the flick towards the net as that trickles wide of the goal of Colby Rosen. Swetlinski can't get it out. Good play made by Taylor, and Brovek gets it down. Norbrun leaves it for his defense. Romano to Mikolas. Halfway through the power play now. Zach Mikolas, flipping pass intended there. Comes back to center ice, bringing it across the line there was Ravinsky. Ravinsky going right behind the net at Gretzky's office, down towards the corner. 46 seconds to go in the man advantage. Ravinsky on the high slot. Pass comes down towards the right side. Fed one across for a shot. Nice save made by Colby Rosen. The one-timer coming from William Casano. Casano nearly touched the puck as getting shoved by Swetlinski was a Ronahan. Swetlinski trying to go for the puck again. As the power play still has 20 seconds left, this is brought back to the circle. Centering pass in front. Good play by Nell, but he can't get out. And a shot stopped by Rosen. Coming again there from Levinsky. Levinsky has it on the left point again. Gives it to the right side. Centering drive for a shot that goes wide. Coming from Casano. Mikolas' pass blocked by Stephen Graney. Dalton Bull is free from the box, and he's going to stay on the ice for now. Levinsky's pass comes back in front, and a shot towards the net, save made by Colby Rosen. From Casano once again. Mikolas trying to get play on Foster. Turning around on the corner. And now it's kept on the line for a shot off a screen, and it goes wide towards the net. As Rosen sprawls across to make a save, the puck is still loose. Comes back in front towards the Cortland defense. And it's held on the blue line by Letham. On the corner there was Casano as the Bears cleared all the way down, and this will be an icing. 9:04 to go in the first. 1-0 Cortland. Shots on net, 11-2 in favor of the home Red Dragons. Seems to be a discussion of referees and players on the Kutztown bench. Foster now coming off of it. Ryan Hobbs against Stephen Graney. We have a bit of a delay here. And now we're going to have a penalty assessed here on Phil Melito. He seems to be a bit confused and frustrated about that. And out of nowhere, the Red Dragons are going back on the man advantage. Melito seemed to have some conversations with the official. They delayed the face-off. Bit of perplexing on what the penalty was for. It's a 2-minute power play coming up for the Red Dragons, their second of the period. Graney and Mikolas, two excellent forwards for their own rights on this face-off. And Graney won it for Pericone. Getting somewhat checked as he manages to clear it to kill some clock here. Norbro leaves it there for Ravinsky. Ravinsky's to Mikolas. Right wing pass, actually, not left wing. Right wing pass to Hammerell, 21 in white. Gets it down towards the corner. Hammerell has it on the wing. Nowitzki, wristing pass, giving it there to Mikolas. Mikolas on the circle. No one passed back towards the blue line to Nowitzki. This pass comes in front there, intended for Mikolas, as Petaway shoots it into the stands. It landed not too far from me as that goes out of play. There's no safety netting on the sides of the rink, and the Cortland players are asking for a delay of game penalty, I believe. Petaway was the one who shot it over the glass, and they're not going to call it. Although the officials are somewhat getting together now, they could be discussing it. It'll not be a penalty on Petaway. We remain 5-on-4 for the next minute, 11 and counting. Mikolas has it from the high spot. When a shot saved by Colby Rosen as the rebound was somewhat loose. As Colton Bates hits it off the boards but can't get it out. Mikolas keeps it onside. Nowitzki. Mikolas again. Side of the net there as they're going to make it back. A pass for Mikolas and a shot that goes wide of the net, and Colby Rosen stops play. 52 seconds to go on the Melito minor penalty. Off this face-off for Dalton Bull, as Paul Paracon's going to take all the time he needs to shoot it into the Cortland end of the ice. Taylor looking at his options, trying to make a right wing pass to Donald Romano, and this will be an icing against the Red Dragons on their power play. 30 seconds to go on the penalty kill for Kutztown. So they move the face-off all the way down to the Red Dragons' end of the rink. Bull, Paracone, Swatwinski, and Novak on the ice right now for the Bears. And Novak's going to go for this face-off here, and couldn't come up with it. Good face-off win there by Taylor. Hardin will have it at center again, going past the blue line, takes it himself on the right corner, will stop, gets it back there to the point of Romano. Romano waits, takes a slap shot. Good block is made there by Dalton Bull as they clear it past the line. 8 seconds to go on the power play for Cortland. Taylor. Romano's pass. Flips past the blue line, an onside play. Taylor is going for it. Phil Melito is free from the box of shame, so we are back to 5-on-5 hockey for now. Little less than 7 minutes to go in the first. Still 1-0 Red Dragons, icing against the Bears. Ryan Hobbs and Dalton Bull on the face-off circle here, and Bull won it defensively. Paracone will try to backhand one around of Taylor. Swatwinski gives it to Novak. Gets it past the blue line. Dalton Bull trying to rush back the other way with some speed. Kutztown only 2 shots on net so far in this period. Cortland with 13. Looking for more now, as they're going to bring it right behind the net of Colby Rosen. Kept on the point. This pass goes in for Lethem. Lethem fed it across for a centering pass that was tipped wide. The pass intended for Ryan Braglino as now this back to the net on the point, as that shot was ricocheted back towards the corner. A Golden Bear gets checked down towards the boards. That was Colton Bates as Foster was trying to run away with it, as we have a delayed offsides. Waved off now. Taking it back was Lethem as this is backhanded back towards center ice. Hobbs on the center ice part of the zone. Swatwinski's fan pass gives it to Bauer. Kicked off at Cortland's skate. That went off of Sither. As now it's backhanded back towards the Cortland Blue Liners. Ryan Hobbs, right wing pass intended there for Tyler Murray. Murray has it on the corner. Gets somewhat shoved there by Antonio Onella. As Repsick gives it down towards Josh Bauer. Lost it as the Red Dragons take it away there. It's Sorensen. Sorensen on the wing for a shot that goes high and wide. It went high over the crossbar. Had power, but not accuracy. Kept on the point. Centering pass tipped in front. And Fanning on the shot. In front again as we have a near open cage. Rosen is down. He's doing a belly flop. He's going to get back up. Slaps up on the plate. Tipped. Shot coming from Andrew. Now it's kept onto the circle. That shot goes wide from Murray. Murray takes it on the corner. It's brought back behind the goal. With less than 5 minutes to go in the first period. Still 1-0 Red Dragons as the Dragons keep it onside, but not for too much longer. The Bears once again do a dump and chase. Line change now for the Bears. Petaway nearly lost it. Colby Rosen carefully sweeps it towards the corner. This bouncing puck ricochets off the glass, and now going for the puck is Liam O'Neill. O'Neill on the right side. Going to turn back. O'Neill. Centering in front. There was Repsick that was right in front of the doorstep. He couldn't get to the puck, however. Repsick going for the puck again at center ice. To Petaway. Petaway's pass intended for Perica goes to Gavin Wolf. Beg your pardon, that was Stephen Graney. Graney making some moves, going past the line. Graney on the wing. Shoots on the angle. Nice save is made there by Axel Norbrone. Now it's Pericone to Petaway. Kutztown finally getting some offense as it's tipped off a stick of Carpenter. Back to Pericone. Stops it by O'Neill. Good block is made there. Good defensive play by Donald Romano. 5 in white. That shot by Carpenter. And making the glove save is Axel Norbro. So Kutztown finally getting some offense, at least in these last few moments. Still 3:43 to go in the first. Off this faceoff for Graney. Canestra shot. Good left patch stop by Norbro. Behind the net is Novak guy towards Graney. Now it's Canestra. Been red hot as the net is dislodged off its moorings. They'll fix it up and we'll get a faceoff shortly. Graney couldn't get the faceoff. The puck goes to Petaway with the shot towards the net. And a nice glove save again made by Axel Norbro to stop play. And they'll once again redo the faceoff. So Kutztown D2 will play in 3 games in the East Coast Showdown next weekend. Kutztown's D3 will play 2 games. So both teams will be very busy next week. They got a lot of games coming up. Obviously, they're focusing on this one at hand at the moment. This is gloved there by Jackson Novak. Novak somewhat lost the puck, gets it back, takes a shot that missed the net. Didn't have much power to it either. Canestra, no look past the Graney behind the goal. Graney's going to look for some options and some passing lanes. Guy to Petaway who just keeps it onside. This is flipped back to Grady. Gets checked there on the boards there by Christopher Hamrell. This goes to the net, and another save is made there by Norbron. Canestra pass it from for Petaway, but he fanned on the slap shot attempt. Now it's Grady. Takes the shot nearly tipped towards Canestra, but that goes toward the corner. Novak trying to make a Super Mario jump, leaping up into the air to glove the puck down, but the puck was too high over his head to get. Novak going for the puck again as Petaway keeps it into the zone. Novak's going to take it away. Novak on the wing. Novak's going away, takes a shot, and a nice save again by Norbrone. Dragons move the other way. Mikolas on the wing will stop. Nice move on it now. Pass it in front, and that's tipped wide. Novak ran into the post as the net is dislodged. Taking the shot on net was William Casano. Good play made by Mikolas. Novak appears to be okay. You always got to be careful when a player runs into the net like that. But, man, what a play made by Zach Mikolas. He made a nice deke around Antonio Onello to make the right wing pass as the puck just goes wide. Canestra on this faceoff, won by the Red Dragons. Novak will back him one as his puck rolls all the way down. Graney trying to take the puck away from Hendel. Yeah, we brought past the line. Taylor takes it. Maxwell Taylor's pass. Antonio Onello makes a nice check there on Hendel in front of the penalty boxes. And now it's Phil Melito taking it on the left side. Melito in front for Frankie Izzy. Went off a Red Dragons defenseman's stick. Taylor takes it on the left wing. Taylor brings it across, takes a shot. He scores, but it doesn't count because of his offside. That shot was definitely late. Several Golden Bears players trying to go after Taylor, taking that late shot. It was definitely a late whistle. Could be a penalty potentially from that. And there is. Maxwell Taylor is going to go in the box for 2 minutes for taking that late shot on net. So in these last few minutes, Kutztown's offense has been playing a lot better after they've been doing next to nothing in the majority of it. And with 1:45 to go, they have a power play, so potentially so they can gain some momentum to end the period. So this power play will go into the second if they don't score for 15 seconds, but we'll see if they'll score on it to end the first. Graney won the faceoff. Power play begins now for the Bears. Pericone on the high slot. Novak's pass back to Paracone. The play catch as Paracone's shot. Easy save made by Norbro. And as I say that, we're going to have another penalty on Cortland. It's going to be 5-on-3 for the Bears for the next minute 51. Thomas Higgins in for 2 minutes. So even more of an opportunity for the Bears to get back in it. Paracone's pass to Novak, and that shot goes off the glass and back towards Paracone. Retrieves it back on the right side. Novak takes it, approaching the circle to Grady. Novak again. Novak a shot. Save it. Rebound was loose in front of the crease. The goaltender is down as the Red Dragons get it out of harm's way. 1:12 and counting to go in the period. Jackson Novak at center ice. Will stop on the left point. Backhands one for Paracone. Lost it as Mikolas makes a nice play to clear it down to kill some time. Last minute to play in the first period. Novak again. Long-range pass. A lot of room to work with for Stephen Graney. On the left side, Graney will stop as Wolf and Paracone the pass too. He's going to give it to Paracone. Paracone, centering pass goes across there for Grady. He's going away. Grady's trying to approach the net. Grady's going to stop and give it back towards the corner of Paracone. Paracone wait. Paracone wristing pass to Grady. Bears looking to shoot. 30 seconds to go in the period. Novak there for Bauer. That shot tipped off a Red Dragon stick. It stays in play, but it's kept into the zone. Stephen Graney again. 20 seconds to go. Graney, Paracone, flipping pass to Novak off his skate to his stick. Now it's Grady again. Novak, one-time blast, missed the net. He had so much power to it, but not the accuracy. Novak again, wristing pass tipped in front as the Red Dragons are going to try to kill off the clock here. And time expires. It is 1-0 Cortland after one shots on net, 14-12 in favor of the Red Dragons. It'll be 5-on-3 for 15 seconds to start the period, and then another 10 of 5-on-4. We will be back for the second. Second period is about to get underway. Players for Cortland and Kutztown are arriving back on the ice. It is 1-0 in favor of the Red Dragons. The only goal coming from Cole Handel. Handel getting his 7th goal on the year. Colby Rosen and Axel Norbron switching sides. The two goaltenders for today's game. On the first line, it's Bauer, Canestra, Graney, Novak, and Paracone. Hammerell, Ravinsky, and Romano on the ice right now for the Red Dragons. Graney on this face-off, and the second period is underway as this puck nearly goes into the Cortland bench. Novak will move on the wing. On the left side, Novak makes a nice move between his legs as he's going to take the puck on the corner. Super Mario sound effect plays in the background as the Red Dragons get an extra man on the ice. That's a nice touch. That's something that the Colorado Avalanche actually does for their games, as now we're back to 5-on-5. Paul Paracone hits it off the boards there for Josh Bauer. Trying to get behind that for Graney. Takes it on the corner. Graney, a backhander, intended for Swatwinski as Mikolas makes his nice play to get the puck there for Christopher Hamrell. He lost the puck to late offside here against the Dragons. Paracone will try to get to the puck first, but can't. Romano's pass. Get it in front as Carpenter kind of spinned around as he came off the bench. Makes a check on Hamrell. O'Neal to Graney, going past the line. Graney on the right side, takes a shot. Good save. A rebound was loose as making a tandem of stops there again was Axel Nobro. Foster lost the puck. This goes right behind the net. Backhander off the side of the cage. The puck was coming from William Casano. Casano takes another shot. Blocker save made by Colby Rosen, the former Parkland Trojan. As now the Red Dragons try to make the centering pass. Swatwinski intercepted it as he takes his long-range shot on that. That is denied there by Norbro. Handel hits the puck off the boards there for Swatwinski. Pass to O'Neal. As now the Red Dragons bring it back the other way. Handel takes a shot off of Rosen as it goes over the net. Tipped up the stick there of Morano. As this goes beyond the side of the cage, it's tipped towards the net there. I believe that went off of Jackson Foster as this puck deflects off the glass. Kept into the zone, however, by Taylor. It's on the corner down there for Romano. He'll chase for the puck again. Taylor goes after it, and he'll take it away from Slotwinski. Kept on the point there by Letham. As Handel takes it on the corner. Kept on the point there. Good play by Higgins. Balancing puck, gets it back towards the corner as the Bears try to rush it away from Carpenter, and this is a delayed offside against the Dragons. Repsick shoots it past the line. No icing here as, speaking of Repsick, right as I took my eyes off of him, appeared to be checked as he went past the blue line, I believe. And what's strange about this, actually no, not strange, almost thought there was a penalty on just Repsick. We're going to have two penalties, one against Luke Repsick, the other on Maxwell Taylor. Repsick appeared to get a slashing penalty. A cross-checking penalty will be against Taylor. So it'll be 4-4 for the next 2 minutes. Now the Red Dragons trying to tip this puck back towards Colton Bates. As Antonio Nella gives it to Petaway. Shoots it off the boards. And now the Dragons trying to move on a 2-2 with numbers to make this left wing pass on the wing. Trying to get in front as nearly sweeping the puck away with Antonio Onella. This comes back in there for Sorensen. Fell down. And we have a delayed penalty coming up here. It's against the Golden Bears. As goaltender Axel Norbro was heading towards the bench. The Bears touch up. And Josh Bauer is guilty of the penalty. An elbowing call coming up against 6 in maroon. So it'll still be 4-4 for the next minute 33. The Red Dragons will have a 4-on-3 for the next minute 33. And off this face-off shorthanded is Perico. Hits it off the glass as it's shot all the way down. Norbrone will leave it for his defense to pick it back up. Ravinsky's left wing pass goes across there for Letham as it goes off the boards nearly behind the net. Kept there by Mikolas. Mikolas from long range is going to hold on to the puck. Davinsky takes a shot. Blocker save by Rosen off his waffle pad. Players tapping the sticks on the boards in appreciation. Davinsky gets it back on the right corner. Davinsky. Mikolas, side of the cage there. Here's the shot, saved me by Rosen. As the puck is still loose, Rosen trying to scramble for it. Pokes it away. Backhander goes wide. The backhand shot coming from Hamrell. Hamrell has it again, 21 in white. Fakes the drive. Hamrell still waiting. That pass tipped off of Graney. Hamrell takes it back. Novinsky. Hamrell, they'll play catch. Novinsky still waiting. Toe drink shot as that goes wide of the post. 30 seconds until Taylor and Repsick are freed from the box to save. Novinsky, a shot, hits off the glass. Rebound, scrambling there was Rosen. Big check is made behind the net on Tyree Petaway. Appears to be okay. Shot on the high side there, coming from Mikolas. Goes off the side of the net. And now Novinsky has it on the point. Pass goes to the circle of Hamrell. Hamrell, the assistant captain, waiting, twirling around. Novinsky, Hamrell again, still holding on. Pass across there from Novinsky, a shot, goes high and wide. Now our Butters sound effect plays once again as Repsick and Taylor freed from the box of shame. Still 5-on-4 for the Red Dragons for the next 14 seconds and counting. Zach Mikolas. Tip off of Novak, comes back in front there. First shot that deflects into the safety netting. Holden Sorensen, as I always say every game, you've got to hit the net on the ice, pal, not over the glass. And there's still 6 seconds to go on the Josh Bauer elbowing penalty. Taylor and Novak on the circle now. And Jackson Foster hits it off the glass. Ryan Letham takes a long-range shot that hits the boards. He actually got tumbled down near the left point. Jackson Novak will get it out by his lonesome. Josh Bauer free from the box of shame. So we're now back to 5-on-5 hockey for now. Handel holding on, moving on in for a shot that goes off the glass. Gavin Wolf trying to forecheck Moreno on the left corner. Swatwinski reaching for the puck, gives it to Jackson Foster instead. Ricochets off the glass. As a slap shot there was blocked by Swatwinski coming from Moreno. Good play made by 20 in maroon for the Golden Bears. Thomas Higgins. Intended pass for Morello. Cleared all the way down, and this will be an icing against the Red Dragons. 14:01 to go in the second. Still 1-0 Cortland. Shots on that 18 to 14 in favor of the Dragons. Welcome all of you watching. Currently 40 of you in the live stream. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you are enjoying the game. Carpenter hits it off the boards for Repsick. Hit it off the body of Letham. Repsick trying to scoop forward free. Back on the corner. O'Neal going forward too. And now he takes possession. O'Neal, fanned pass, goes to Perica. One-time blast, left pad. Stop miss made there by Norbrone. And now Higgins hits it off the board, trying to get it past O'Nella and Carpenter. And now the Red Dragons move back the other way on the corner. Racing for it is Handel. Handel on the left corner trying to avoid Perica. Guide to Higgins on the point. Higgins with a wrist shot that floats over the net. And now carried back out by Pericone. Doesn't have it now. This is backhanded past the line there by Morello. And Nello will go for it. Similar names there. As Colby Rosen has the puck right in front of him and decides to stop play. 13:08 to go in the second period. Still 1-0 Red Dragons. In the DVCHC standings for Kutztown, Penn State Harrisburg in first place, 9-5-0, 18 points. Newman University, second place, 7-2-0, 16 points. Kutztown, third place, 6-7-0, 14 points. And Salisbury in fourth place, 3-9-0, and 7 points. So the Bears trying to climb back up in the standings in their next following games. Losing his stick there as Melito's going to take it on the corner. Centering pass, fanning on the shot was Dalton Bull. He's going to be frustrated with that. That's why eye coordination is so important in this sport. Bull, his only goal and point of the season was in Lake Placid against Buffalo State. He had a nice goal in that game. This goes off the boards, whacked by Foster, past the blue line down for Phil Melito near the Cortland penalty box. And Sorensen brings it past the line through a few defenders. This is flipped back down towards Gavin Wolf, the graduate student. Had a goal yesterday in the military appreciation game for the Golden Bears. Petaway whacks it from behind as it goes back towards the corner behind the net for Foster. And we have a delayed penalty coming up. It'll be on Jackson Foster. His stick appeared to clip the back of a Cortland player. And the Red Dragons, once again, are going on yet another man advantage. Foster in the box for 2 minutes. It is a high sticking call. Hamrell wins this faceoff. Off the draw, they score! William Casano off the faceoff and into the back of the net. 3 seconds on the power play. The Red Dragons waste no time, and they lead 2-0. Casano gets his second goal of the season. Red Dragons with their fire breath on the power play. 3 seconds into it. Extended lead 2-0. 11:40 counting to go in the second. Canestra. Swatwinski hits it off the boards. Back to Chase. Novak trying to take it for himself on the corner. Comes free there for Stephen Graney. Graney on the corner as well in the circle, making some nice digs. Takes a flipping shot nearly towards Canestra. Did not go. Swatwinski trying to take a blast, but it tipped off a Cortland stick that went off of Mikolas. Novak. Back for Perica from long range. Perica's going to make some moves. Takes down a Cortland player. He took down Hamrell as Graney takes the puck behind the boards. Graney in the corner. Swatwinski wants the puck. He gets it. Hits it off the boards himself and behind the goal for Canestra. This goes off the glass. As now Canestra tips the puck down towards Swatwinski. Swatlinski to Perricone. Pass going to Graney. With Canestra on his left side. Got it to him. Canestra fell it across there for Novak. Novak is shot, and that tips wide. Good chance for the captain and president of the team as his newly rounding front. A big check is made there on Jackson Novak. The play was made there by Michael Ravinsky. Seemed to be a bit of an unnecessary play by Ravinsky. Novak's helmet came off. Hopefully he's going to be okay. And Rovinsky's going to go in the box of shame for that play. Beg your pardon, it's actually Ryan Hobbs in the box. I thought I saw 88. It was 28 on his jersey. Gonna be deceiving for me at first. So Hobbs in the box for 2 minutes. Almost wouldn't be surprised if they made that a longer power play because that was a brutal check on Jackson Novak, but it's a power play nevertheless. The Bears need it, and what they need more is some pucks to go past the red line behind the net. Luke Repsick down there for Carpenter. Repsick gets it back on the high slot as Canestra takes it on the right side. In front of that is Petaway as that shot goes towards that, tipped off a stick and wide behind the net of Carpenter. Petaway in front as the Red Dragons rush back the other way short-handed. Hamrell on the left side as he's going to take a shot. Nice save by Colby Rosen off his blocker as he'll get his stick back up. Meanwhile, the Bears bring it back there from O'Neal. Now it's Carpenter to Canestra on the left side. Turns back, a minute 21 to go in the power play. Canestra, a stick comes flying up into the air. That was the stick of O'Neal. No penalty call there. Canestra back from Petaway to Carpenter as he's going to give him in front there for O'Neal. Repsick takes it on the circle. Takes a shot, and that was blocked. Now O'Neal takes it again. Repsick halfway through the power play now. Repsick faking the drive was Canestra. He's gonna fire, and that goes wide. O'Neal on the rebound. Nice chest save is made. Another shot for O'Neal goes wide. The initial chance for Liam O'Neal denied by Axel Nolbrod. His second chance missed the net. Now it's O'Neal. Firing, tip towards the net, and that trickles wide of the goal. Centering pass by Petaway, kept in by Carpenter. Moving on in for a shot. Good block is made there by Rovinsky as the Dragons clear it down. Line change for both squads. 25 seconds to go on the Hobbs penalty. Canestra on the left side. Waits on the circle, going behind the goal. It's tipped off a body. Bauer takes it behind the net. 10 seconds on the power play. Bauer to Graney on the circle. Graney in front for Gavin Wolf, but the net is dislodged. The Bears seem to be trying to point at something here, and we're going to have another penalty coming up. It'll be against the Dragons. Going in the box right now is Ryan Letham, so it'll be a 5-on-3 for 5 seconds, and then 5-on-4 for a minute 55. $8:30 to go in the second period. 2-0 Cortland. So we have passed the halfway through. We have passed the halfway point of regulation time. Graney, Bauer, Wolf, Novak, Perricone on the ice for the Bears now. This backhander goes to Perricone. We're now 5-on-4. Novak. Hobbs comes right out of the box to help kill off the penalty for the Dragons. Graney with a toe drag shot blocked in front. Graney again. Nice right shoulder save is made there by Dobrone. As the Dragons clear it down. Rosen to retrieve it behind his net. Carefully sweeps it to Perricone. This is tipped off the stick there of Bragila as Graney is trying to get the puck out of the zone. As Hobbs is going to try to keep the puck on the corner to kill as much time as he possibly can. Good two-way hockey by Hobbs to kill some more clock here. Check is made by Gavin Wolf. They're struggling so far in this man advantage. Perricone down for Gavin Wolf. About halfway through the power play now. Novak takes it. Back to Gavin Wolf on the corner. Wolf in front for Perricone. Perricone fakes the drive. Passes it instead to Graney on the corner. Back it comes to Perricone. In front of that is Gavin Wolf. Puck to the back, though. It goes down for Graney. Graney centering pass for Josh Bauer. And that was blocked. Bauer seemed to have some room with it partially open net and that chance, but it did not go through. 39 seconds and counting to go in the power play. Jackson Nova making some moves, going right to the net, flip towards the net, save made there by Norbron as tumbling down to the ice there was O'Neal as it's cleared down again. Another line change for KU as well as Cortland. Graney rushing with speed on the right wing with O'Neal and Carpenter. Graney making some dekes on the circle. Good play is made there by Romano on a defensive stick check to get the puck out of the zone. Power play will expire in 5 seconds. Canestra back for Swatwinski. Super Mario effect plays once again as Canestra tried to tip the stick, but he couldn't. So the Kutztown power plays seemingly struggling so far in this game. Saved by Rosen on Novinsky. And this goes past the blue line to be retrieved back by Donald Romano. And he's going to wait. Another slight line change for KU. Swatwinski will clear it all the way down and hit it off the safety netting. A tad less than 6 minutes to go in the second. Still 2-0 Red Dragons. Shots on net 23-18 in favor of the red and white. So once again, the Red Dragons entering this game on a 2-game losing streak. Bears entering this game with a 2-game winning streak. One of those streaks are going to end today. Taylor gets checked hard by Swatwinski. No penalty call there as they deem that illegal checking play. And back comes Josh Bauer on the left wing with O'Neal right behind him. Bauer trying to hit on the side of the keys. Back here by O'Neal. Nice right pad stop again by Axel Norbrode. Keeping his shutout alive. He has saved 19 of 19 shots so far in this game. Rabinski will backhand one past the line to Jackson Foster to pick it up. 24 Maroon turned it over there for Handel. Handel on the circle. Lost possession. Comes to the circle. That shot goes off the safety netting. The chance coming from Taylor. Off this face-off. Shot off the draw. That's blocked down. Taking the shot off the draw there was actually William Casano, similar to the goal he had several minutes ago on the Red Dragons' man advantage. And Nella to Josh Bauer. Gives it nearly to Colton Bates. It goes to Owen Parecka instead. Bates makes a check nearly on the boards there, trying to take down Joseph Caplano, as now Casano is going to hit it off the bench and the boards. Not the bench, just the boards. This passing in front nearly goes to Bates, as now the Red Dragons move on a 2-on-2. Casano trying to get around Foster. This is backhanded in front, nearly to Mikolas, as Parecka gives it to Josh Bauer all alone. He's got Colton Bates. Bates has some room to work with here. Bates with a shot save made. The rebound was loose there for Parecka as that's chipped wide. Antonio O'Neill rattles the puck around towards the corner. On Parecka. Back towards the corner goes there for Frankie Izzy to Antonio O'Neill on the blue line with a wrist shot. And perhaps making his easiest save of the game is Axel Norbro. 4:01 remaining in the second period. Still 2-0 Red Dragons. Meanwhile, the players were walking around here in the Cortland Athletic Facility. There's a basketball court in this building, and they had a lot of cool things. I'll go over that later, as now Cortland's going to move up in, and a good play is made by Paraco. I'll talk more about Cortland's athletic buildings here a little later, but it's quite a unique athletic facility here, with a hockey rink and basketball court in the same building. Shot on that, save made there by Norbron. The chance coming there from Frankie Izzy. And now this tipped ahead off the stick there of Veth. 8 in white and red. Veth is going to go for the puck again for Petaway, as Paragon has it in the corner for Phil Melito. Melito's pass to Petaway. Back to Melito. Intended pass in front down towards Gavin Wolf, as Veth takes it again for Cortland. This comes in front nearly from Gavin Wolf. Letham is going to hit it off the glass, tipped off a stick of Petaway. That shot's blocked down by Heth. Letham's shot saved made by Colby Rosen. Petaway turned it over to him as he got a shot on net. And now it's back on the corner. Kept on the point for a wrist shot that goes wide. A chance coming from Zuccarino. And now it's blocked there by, I believe that was Paracone. As now back up the Bears the other way now. 2-1. Canestra got across it for Grady. As that goes wide, he goes tumbling down towards the boards. He lost his glove. The net is dislodged, and Grady appears to be a bit shaken up from that as he stays down on 2 knees. Hopefully he's okay from that. 2.5 to go in the second period. And Grady's going to get back up with the support from his teammates. Looks like he'll be able to get off the ice on his lonesome. Thankfully, he's okay. And it appears he's actually going to stay on the ice for this next faceoff. And he is. And off this time, Canestra trying to get to the point. Foster and the Dragons will rush back for the other way. Donald Romano centering pass across for a shot, and that goes wide. Holden Sorensen had so much room to work with, had the chance, missed the goal with the shot. Novak clears it past the line. No icing here. 2:07 and counting to go in the second. Still 2-0 Red Dragons. Tipped off a body. Icing will be called here against the Dragons. Off this face-off, that shot's blocked there in front. The chance coming from O'Neal as it's flipped back to center ice. Gravity brings the puck down. There we go by Antonio Onella. Carpenter, someone runs into the linesman as now it's back on the corner there for the recently mentioned Holden Sorensen. It's back on the corner again for Murray, and that shot goes wide. Foster trying to get the puck for KU on the corner. 1.5 to go in the second period. This comes free. Bounces to Antonio Onella. Fandon is clearing it. Kept on the line there by Tyler Murray. Repsick going for it. Foster takes it behind the goal. Backhander intended for O'Neal. Takes it himself and gets it to center ice. Carpenter gets it past the line on an onside play. Backhand shot goes off the side of that as he goes tumbling down behind the goal. I think he was looking for a penalty, and he won't get it. Last minute to play in the second period. Foster's pass intended for Colton Bates. Trying to get the puck away there from Ravinsky. And meanwhile, Taylor's going to make this pass to the wing for a shot. Scores! Casano gets his second of the game. And it's 3-0 Red Dragons. 48.4 seconds to go in the period. William Casano. Now with his third goal of the season. Have 1 goal coming into this game. Now with 2 for today. Definitely not how Kutztown wants to feel going into the locker room to end this period. As this pass comes across for a shot there by Casano, trying to get a hat trick. And unfortunately, he broke his overpriced fiberglass of his stick as he comes to the side of the cage, and they score again! 4-0 Red Dragons. It was on the side of the cage of Colby Rosen. Couldn't get over in time. And Christopher Hamrell makes it 4-0. That's his 7th on the year. And he is now tied along with Cole Handel for most goals on the team with 7. And it's 4-0 Cortland as his period is slowly coming to an end. Paracone. Pass nearly intercepted. 2 Cortland players ran into each other. 12 seconds to go in the period. Novak rushing on the wing with Canestra. Novak with a shot. Good save is made there by Norbrone with 6.4 to go. Graney on this face-off here against Handel. And the Bears trying to get one last chance. Time's going to slowly wind down here. Paracone, one last try. And it is 4-0 Cortland after 2. Shots on net, 28-25 in favor of the Red Dragons. The last 2 goals in the last minute of this period coming from number 19, William Casano, and number 21, Christopher Hamrell. We will be back for the third. Red Dragons, Canestra, Graney, Novak, Swatwinski, and Perico on the ice for the Bears, and the third period is underway. Swatwinski's pass, outletted there for Stephen Graney, rushing with speed with Novak on the right side. Graney's going to turn back on the corner. Guy across there for Perico, turns back around. Perico with the shot, blocked off of Jackson Novak. Friendly fire is on. Nice play made by Novak. Shot on net! Scores! Bailey Swatwinski, less than 1 minute into the period, takes the shutout away from Axel Norbro. And the Bears get on the board. It's 4-1. The vice president of the team, Bailey Swatwinski. Second goal on the year. His second goal in his last 3 games as well. Scored a goal against Salisbury. Gets one here. And the Bears with a nice start to the period. Down by 3. Canestra down towards the circle of Jackson Novak. Trying to sweep one by as it goes towards the corner. Latham, long-range pass, but goes to the recent goal scorer, Swatwinski. Swatwinski and I are actually classmates in sports law in the fall 2023 semester at Kutztown University. Meanwhile, Graney brings it past the line on the left corner. As now, Christopher Hamrell has it on the right side. Here's a shot on net that actually came from William Casano that goes wide. On the wing there, and this is going to be an offsides against the Red Dragons as they'll redo the faceoff. 18:49 to go in the third. The Bears at least get something positive out of this game, let alone the beginning of the period. Swatwinski with the goal. Off this tie-up, Carpenter trying to get the puck. This is gloved down there by Tyler Murray. Murray goes for it on the corner again. Off the stanchion of the boards for Carpenter. Tipped off the stick of Liam O'Neill all the way down. Icing will be the call. O'Neill seeming to disagree. Repsick on the defensive faceoff for the Golden Bears. As he tumbles down on the faceoff circle dot, gets back up as now the Red Dragons have it back on the corner. Tipped back towards the point. Here's a pass that goes wide there towards Sorensen. Takes it on the corner himself. 4 in red and white. Back at the point. It comes there again there for Andrews. That bounces back towards the left side. Chipped off of Antonio Nella's stick. Repsick gets it down to Jackson Foster, but he couldn't get to the puck first. Comes in front there as the Bears were trying to rush back the other way from O'Neill, but he couldn't get it out. And Nella in front there towards the net of Colby Rosen, as now Tyree Petaway is going to try to rush the other way. They'll try to go for the puck again. This puck chips into the air, up into the air actually. Bears looking for a penalty, and we have a delayed call here. It'll be an interference call coming up against the Red Dragons on Holden Sorensen in for interference. So the Bears, after taking a... What is the goaltender for Cortland doing? You see he was doing quite the stretch, actually, down on his knees there as he gets back up. So now the Bears with a 2-minute power play as they took a goal there, or they got a goal from Swatwinski to start it out, trying to get some more here. Novak a drive past the blue line, hits it into the safety netting. Off this tie-up there, Graney trying to get to it, but Cortland wins it instead. Romano off the board, slams it hard. His pass coming back through center ice. Down was Ryan Hobbs. Hobbs trying to take it away from Perico, but couldn't. Graney makes a move as he goes back to center, tries to make another play, as Cortland's doing a good job killing this penalty so far. Novak deking around past the line of Taylor. Gonna stop on the corner. Novak tipped up the stick of Taylor, backhanded back for Perico to keep it onside as the Dragons once again shoot it down. Halfway through the Sorensen penalty, 16.5 to go in the third. It is 4-1 Red Dragons. Novak, centering pass going to Canestra on an onside play. Take it back on his forehand and backhand move on the corner. Canestra going behind the goal. Canestra Holding on the circle, waiting a bit too long as the Dragons take advantage of that, declare it again. 30 seconds on the power play. Graney avoids Handel. Graney going through it at center ice as well as Canestra as Graney backhits it as he slightly goes into the bench. Delayed offsides here against the Bears. Jumping was the linesman. Novak takes it. 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. This backhander goes to Petaway. Petaway at center ice. Will shoot it past the red line. Nice right pass stop is made by Norbrone. As we are back to 5-on-5. Canestra off the glass, gloved legally there by Letham. Gloved it again down towards his skates, trying to get the puck by himself. Gets somewhat shoveled there by O'Neal on the corner. Still stuck. Finally comes free for Ryan Mikolas to bring it back the other way for the Dragons. Petaway trying to escape a few defenders. Shoots it past the line again, and a save is made there by Norbro. Petaway backhand pass intended for Carpenter was blocked down as Mikolas nearly runs the other way as Petaway shoots it again. No icing here. Antonio Nello almost kept it on side. Swatlinski backhands one back towards the circle. This pass was intended there for Hamrell. A slight collision was made at center ice between Griffin Carpenter as another slight check is made there on Carpenter, the freshman. Griffin Carpenter, brother of former Golden Bear Perry Carpenter, who wore 83 and graduated last spring. A good player for what he was. Swatlinski going for a second goal. That tip towards the net. Nice left pass stop is made there by Norbro. As the Red Dragons survive that, and we're going to have a penalty coming up, and a bunch of players shoving and pushing each other down after the whistle. We're going to have a penalty against the Golden Bears at least. Swatlinski pointing at someone. Swatlinski appears to be looks like he's being ejected from the game, and he is. Swatlinski's going to leave the ice, and he is done for the game. He's slamming the door shut, it's wide open. Now, I don't know the full rules of the AAU in terms for ejections, but there's times where players are ejected in this league and they're suspended for the next game. There's also another player for the Dragons being taken out, and that is Holden Sorensen. So Holden Sorensen, so he's in some anger going off the ice now. So Swatlinski's done. Sorensen is done. There is a Red Dragon in the box right now. That is William Casano. Talking with the officials, it's number 7, Zach Mikolas. And now coming out of the box there is William Casano. Perico and Novak approaching the officials to get a better idea of what penalties will be assessed, if any. It's a big check by Swatlinski on the Cortland player. Couldn't see which Cortland player it was because it happened so fast near the Cortland penalty box. Discussion still brewing on with the referee, Novak and Mikolas. With Gripsick playing with the puck all by himself right now alone. He's going to leave it there. Sorry if it seems like I'm talking through dead air with nothing going on, but I'm a commentator. I can't help but commentate whatever's happening on the ice. Novak is going to go back to the bench. Seem to be signaling the number 5 to Coach Raul Batista. As they're still taking all the time they need to assess these calls. The shots of that are actually now tied at 28 apiece. I'm not sure you can fully see that on the scoreboard at this time. That's what it says. Owen Pareca is now leaving the game. He's heading into the locker room. Not sure if you can see him, but 47 Maroon just left the bench. As after all discussions were made. They haven't put any penalties on the Jumbotron, at least not as of yet. And it's going to remain 5-on-5, and this puck will be dropped at the offside dot. So after all that, we still remain 5-on-5, 4-1 Cortland, 4 teammates to go in regulation. Rovinski's pass intercepted by Paul Perricone. This would have been delayed offside, so that's why he stopped. Hamro's pass goes back across there for Romano, as it's cleared back into the zone again. Phil Melito with the Danny Briere 48 behind his back. Mikolas brings it past the line, but this is an offsides against the Dragons once again. So like I was saying earlier, Swawinski was ejected from the game, and that's a big loss for the Bears if he's suspended further, because Michael DeRosa is out with injury, defenseman, and Swawinski is also a defenseman. Because blue liners are important, and the Bears are now down 2 of them. Here's Grady with a shot. Good save is made there by the goaltender Axel Norbrot. His mask actually came off. The straps behind his head were somewhat detached as a result of the puck hitting his face. That's one way to use your head. He gets the whistle, thankfully, and he'll put it back on properly. Owen Pareca is now back on the Kutztown bench. So he has not been ejected from the game. Not sure why he left, but he's back now. I did not see Slotwinski anywhere, so it seems like he is officially ejected for the remainder of this game. Graney off this face-off. Red Dragons trying to take it back away there from Novak. This pass goes wide towards the net of Rosen, wearing his Phantoms youth color pads to stop play. On the ice now for the Bears, it's Graney, Novak, Foster, Anella, and Canestra, who is somewhat cherry-picking near the blue line. Graney gives it to Canestra on the line. Intended pass for Novak, puck to the back, and it's taken there by Letham. Letham will backhand one, nearly off of Jackson Foster. Foster off the boards, hit the side of the cage unintentionally as the Dragons take possession. Ryan Letham on the point. That's blocked down as Canestra gives it to Jackson Novak. Novak going past the line, back pass to Canestra. Canestra with some room, takes a shot, hit the iron with the rubber. He got the crossbar with the shot. Some fans thinking it might have been in, but it did not. As sprawling across the stop play was Norbrot. Canestra, that close to getting his 11th goal in his last 6 games. As he got the crossbar with that shot. Had a lot of room to work with. Almost perfect accuracy, but it stays out. Colton Bates on the circle. Can't come up with it. 12-17 and counting to go in the third. Still 4-1 Cortland. Some collisions made on the corner. Colton Bates got to Josh Bauer. Bauer, a blocker save is made there by Axel Norbrot again. Norbrot now making another stop there as Foster gets the shot. Blocker save by Norbrot again. Saving his 32nd of 33 shots on net. Delayed offsides. Petaway will chase for a down icing called against the Dragons. Colton Bates on the circle now for the Bears. Somewhat won the faceoff. Nearly picked up by Owen Pareca. Pareca keeps it onside as the Dragons rush back the other way, but not for long. Team scrambling for the puck. Offsides against the Dragons again. Luke Repsick and Ryan Hobbs. Repsick won the tie-up. Petaway has it on the left wing. Petaway, a shot goes wide. Carpenter trying to take the rebound. Tipped it towards the net. Petaway was in front of the goal, but he couldn't get to the puck. Rovinski defensively. As his nearly comes back in front for Leth. Makes his pass on the wing, and the Red Dragons move on a 1-2 for a shot. Save made by Colby Rosen from Bragola. Off this tie-up now as William O'Neill takes it on the wing. The pass coming to Carpenter. Carpenter with a shot that goes off the glass and behind the goal. Now the Dragons lob it back towards center ice. Bouncing puck towards the net of Colby Rosen and stops play with 10:52 to go. And Noah hits it off the boards. Frankie Izzy to Dalton Bull. Outlet pass to Phil Melito on the wing. Melito got it in front nearly to Bull. It was blocked down. So the Bears will try to get it back to Foster. And now the Dragons take it back on the left side. Bragula will hold on the wing. Got it nearly in front. Phil Melito will chase for it down. This will not be icing as it was caused by Cortland. Sweep the side there. Rabinski's pass. This puck knuckles its way all the way down. Icing against Cortland once again. The faceoff will be moved into their own zone. Novak, Graney, Perricone, Canestra, and Petaway on the ice right now for the Bears. And out this faceoff, Canestra with a shot that's blocked out. Ball, Perricone will whack one down towards the left corner. Novak gets taken down. Arm is up in the air, and delayed penalties coming up against the Dragons. Interference is the call. Novak drawed the penalty. We'll see who caused it. It was caused by Michael Ravinsky. He's in the box for at least 2 minutes. Interference is the penalty. Still have time to work with, but if they want to come back in this game, they have to get pucks in the net now. 10 minutes to go in the game. Cortland leads 4-1. Perricone, Novak, shot on net goes wide. Stephen Graney, twisting around on the corner, takes possession on the boards. Graney, Perricone, in front of net is Canestra as well as Bauer. Bauer goes down, shot on net on the screen, and a nice save is made by Norbro as Bauer got taken down. Dragons clear it away. No icing here since it's a penalty kill for them. Perricone with Canestra, with Graney, Canestra, and Novak. Canestra takes it at center ice. Beg your pardon, that was Graney. Graney over the line, turns around in the circle. Graney keeps it onside. Graney making some dekes. Graney, going towards the net. Lost possession as Mikolas is going to move shorthanded. Here comes Zach Mikolas on a 1-on-2, moving shorthanded for the Dragons, but he doesn't take a shot on net. As he had Paul Perricone on the edge to stop him from reaching towards the goal. Halfway through the power play now. Canestra trying to take the puck himself. Mikolas takes it again, clears it down. We have a delayed penalty coming up against the Golden Bears. So the power play comes to an end for Kutztown. It'll be 4-4 for 44 seconds. It's on Canestra. So there'll be a power play for 1:16 for Cortland after the 4-4 expires in 41 seconds. Foster. Owen Pereka takes it on the wing. Puck bounces on the boards to Colton Bates. Bates goes down on 2 knees on a legal play. Foster fanned on the pass, turned it over there for Taylor. Taylor on the right side near the Kutztown bench takes it on its lonesome side of the net there as Cortland's going to bring it behind the goal. And dealt as that's thrown across off the boards. 10 seconds to a power play beginning for the Red Dragons. Here's Taylor with a shot. Glove save made by Rosen. Michael Ravinsky will be out of the box in the next 4 seconds. Repsick and Hammerell on the face-off circle right now. Waiting for the puck to be dropped. And it is. Petaway takes possession. Takes it away. It's a 2-1 developing here. It's Petaway with Carpenter. Petaway across there as Carpenter couldn't get a shot on goal. Petaway seemed to wait too long to pass it. Power play for the next minute 06 and counting. Fanning on the shot. Rebound goes wide. From Kasana looking to get the hat trick. Kasana will go for it again. Petaway fans on the pass. As Casano takes it on the corner. Throwing across there. Pitch worked by pitch worked by Carpenter. Now he gets it out of the zone. 45 seconds on the Canestra minor penalty. As now Repsick shoots it into the corner. To be taken there by Hammerell. Carpenter takes it short-handed to kill some time. Repsick off the boards. Got it there for Paul Perricone. As now the Dragons will slowly approach the other way. Mikolas trying to get some room to work with here. Zach Mikolas making some moves around Repsick as he broke his stick. He broke his over piece of fiberglass. That's the second time a Cortland player... Actually, he didn't break his stick. I'm sorry. I thought his stick broke in half. He just simply dropped it. My mistake there. I don't know why. I don't know what my eyes were seeing there. Whoopsie-doo. But anyways, back to this game. We're back to 5-on-5 as Canestra is freed from the box of shame. He's on the ice right now. 6.5 to go in the third. 4-1 Cortland. Keep your eyes on Colby Rosen if the Bears want to pull him to go 6-5. Icing here against Cortland again. Canestra, Anella, Graney, Foster, and Novak going on the face-off here. Off this tie-up, the Red Dragons don't have it now as Novak makes his centering pass intended for Graney. It tipped off a defender. It went up for Mano. As meanwhile, Cole Hendel has it past the line into the Kutztown territory zone. Takes a slap shot. He actually hit the puck off of Moreno as he fell down. Now it's stepped on the point there for a pass from a backhand shot. Nearly statsed in on the side of the net as Colby Rosen denies Cole Hamdell. Hamdell has the first goal of this game today for the Dragons. Nearly got his second there. Little less than 6 minutes to go in the third. 4-1 Cortland. As that initial shot off the faceoff was blocked. Puck comes into the air. Foster will try to get it back out himself. To Canestra. Whacked off a stick. Taylor backheads it to the corner. And it goes behind the goal. This comes back in front there towards the point. As Novak takes it away. Canestra on the wing with Graney at center. Goes past the line. Makes a big check on the board. Takes down Andrew. And that's going to be a penalty on Canestra once again. Andrew Bianchi was the Dragon that got checked by Canestra. Chase seemingly not liking the call, as well as Paul Perricone and the rest of the Kutztown team. As the Dragons go back on the man advantage with 5:26 to go in the game. And Canestra is actually being ejected from the game as well. The second ejection for Kutztown today. First it was Swatwinski, now it's Canestra. So he's done. So it will still be a power play for the Red Dragons. Serving the penalty for Canestra will be Gavin Wolf. So we'll see if Canestra and Swatwinski have suspensions after this game. This comes in front for a shot. Score! Once again, the Red Dragons waste no time on the power play. Rosen did everything he could to sprawl across into the open net, but it wasn't enough. As getting the hat trick for the Red Dragons is number 19, William Casano. His third of the game. Don't see any hats being thrown onto the ice. But he gets the hat trick and makes it 5-1 Red Dragons. Again, going into this game, Cassano only had 1 goal. He now has 4 on the year, 3 today. As it's 5-1 Red Dragons. Unless the Bears get some kind of miracle on ice coming, the Dragons are looking to end their 2-game losing streak and advance to a record of 5-3-0. And unless the Bears get a miracle again, their 2-game winning streak will come to an end and their record will change to 6-8-0. Little less than 5 minutes to go in the game. 5-1 Cortland. That shot goes wide from long range, coming from Michael Ravinsky. Carpenter will backhand one past the blue line for O'Neal to nearly pick it back up, but he couldn't get to the puck in time. Ravinsky off the boards. As now the Dragons take it away as we're going to get a unexpected whistle. Something must have happened. I believe we're going to have some kind of penalty called. Oh, now I see that Carpenter was checked in front of the scorer's box. I did not see him go down based on where the puck was. And we'll have a penalty called here against the Dragons. It's on Ryan Hobbs, his 2nd time in the box today. And now Hobbs is going to come out of the box, and he's going to be ejected. The 3rd ejection today. Correction, 4th ejection. We've had 2 for the Dragons and 2 for Kutztown. So Hobbs is done for the day. As they're going to move this face off into the Cortland end, it appears to be. It will be a power play for the Bears. And it's actually a 5-minute major penalty coming up. So this power play will last the remainder of regulation. Serving the penalty is Joseph Murillo. So the Bears down by 4 have a power play that will last the remainder of the game since it's a 5-minute major. 4:22 and counting to go in the game. Graney got one across, but it was tipped wide. Now it's Paracone. Down for Novak. Graney on the corner. Takes it away. Holding on. Bauer getting feisty in front of the goal was shoved by the goaltender. As now Graney with a shot goes wide. Dragons clear it away. Paul Paracone on the right side lost it as it's picked up there by Graney. Has to turn back at neutral ice. Graney's passed down for Paul Paracone. Paracone on the corner again. Tried to evade a few checks of some Dragons breathing fire into his face. If that makes any sense. As Paracone got it there for Novak from long range. Paracone on the circle with a shot blocked in front as a good play was made there by defenseman Michael Ravinsky, who then clears it. Rosen leaves it for Novak. 3:14 and counting to go in the game. Colby Rosen still in his net. See if the Bears even bother to pull him at this point. This is tipped off the stick of Bauer. For Novak to take it. Bauer is replaced by Luke Repsick off the bench. And now comes a Foster. To Luke Repsick, nearly intercepted by Taylor, who would have ran with that away. In front there from Graney, intended pass for O'Neal. As his back headed back to Repsick, as his pass was off course and went past the blue line. Novak's pass down for Stephen Graney on the wing. Stops. Takes it back. Graney. Now to Jackson Foster approaching them. Waiting, shooting. Save it. Rebound was loose as a good play is made by Taylor to clear it down. And this goes off the shaft of the stick of Rosen. 2:18 and counting to go in the game. Novak on the wing past the line. Novak makes some nice move going right to net. He scores! Mr. President Brovac power play goal. It's 5-2. Brovac gets his 4th goal of the season. And Kutztown's going to call a timeout here with 2:10 remaining in the game. It's 5-2. Again, it's a major penalty against Hobbs for Cortland, so the power play will last the remainder of the game. I wonder if the Bears will now pull Colby Rosen, if they so desire to. So Brovac is now on a 2-game goal streak. Scored a goal kind of similar to that when Kutztown lost to Penn State Harrisburg several weeks ago. Actually, what was funny is that when he scored, it made it the same score, 5-2, when the Bears were trailing, just like in this situation. So Rosen goes back to his net. It's 5-2, 2:07 and counting remaining in the game. Paracombe behind his goal. Will swiftly make the pass to Colton Bates on the right side. Bates down towards Bauer. Paracombe keeps it onside. Rosen heading to the bench. It'll be 6-on-4 with an empty cage. Graney's pass goes wide of Bates behind the goal. Carpenter throws on across for Paracombe. His shot gets the glass. As now Bates is going to backhand one for Carpenter. A minute and a half to go in the game. Novak, the recent goal scorer. As a good play is made there by the Dragons as that goes off the side of the net and wide. Hammerell was trying to seal the deal there, but failed. I'll try to do it again. Bounces off of Stephen Grady. Paracombe will retrieve it back as he's going to make that move around. And Zach Mikolas tipped off the stick of Bauer on an onside play. As a shot there by Colton Bates was blocked down. Last minute to play regulation. This is cleared all the way back down towards the empty cage, and it misses it wide. No icing here. Novak, Paracombe, Bates, taken away there by Mikolas. He scores! Empty net goal for Zach Mikolas. His 7th of the season, and it's 6-2. Kutztown's 2-game winning streak will come to an end. Again, they'll have 3 games in the East Coast Showdown next week, so they got to get ready for that. They'll have games on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Cortland's 2-game losing streak comes to an end, as this is tipped off of Antonio O'Neill, 20 seconds remaining in the game. Now shot on net is blocked there in front and coming from Tyree Petaway. Time is winding down here in Cortland. O'Neill is going to take it into his own zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, no, not 2-1. It's at 2.2, so we'll get a whistle. This puck actually went out of play with 2.2 seconds remaining. There's times in NHL games where a team is leading by a lot and there's not much time on the clock. Well, they'll just kill off the game right there. But they'll do one last face-off here for O'Neill. Puck is dropped, and that's it. The Cortland Red Dragons win 6-2. A nice performance from goaltender Axel Norbrone, stopping 33 of 35 shots on net. As the Dragons are victorious at home, the Bears, not so much. The players giving some gratitude to goaltender Colby Rosen, doing everything he could to keep his team in it. As the game comes to an end, Kutztown goes 1-1 in the weekend as they defeated Sacred Heart yesterday 8-5, but lose 6-2 to Cortland. I'm Nicholas Garofalo. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Nick's Hockey Broadcast. The final score, Cortland wins 6-2. I'll get the video out for yesterday's game and this game out in the coming days. Thank you for joining the stream. Good night.